spooky. Oh, it's a Halloween spectacular on the Blinded by the Item program. Our host today is the wonderful Walter White from a TV show you may remember as Breaking Bad.
I am the one who knocks.
And on the other side of this bologna sandwich is none other than Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Turn your mic on, girl. You have to talk into your mic. Well, your mic is right here.
What's happening?
You would think that I was new at this.
She's a professional.
Yes.
Who am I?
An aging queen who doesn't want to be here. You said
What
that in the
compliment. What a compliment. Thank you, girl.
Yes.
I'll get you. Don't worry.
I know you will.
I know where you're parked. No, this is our wonderful friend Paul McGuire Grimes from Paul's Trips to the Movies, which you should follow, like, and subscribe his YouTube channel. And he joins us to fill in on not only Blinded by the Item, but on the radio, which is where you can also hear this lovely program. And Walter White is none other than our regular host, Mike. Mike, that is a delightful costume. Thank you for previewing it. I imagine you'll be donning it again for your own radio show today at 3.
Correct. I was told I had to put an outfit together, and when you're a bald guy with a beard, it becomes easier. You could just shave everything off, and you're,
You could have been
Uncle
Mr.
Fester
Clean,
and Mr.
Uncle
Clean.
Fester.
You go
love
the
it.
goatee. I could get some jean short cutoffs. I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, or maybe
God, you
Mr.
do
Worldwide,
have lots
Mr.
of
305,
options.
Pitbull, dale. And then I decided to just go ahead and throw this shirt on and my hat, my glasses, and I'm Walter White.
I feel like you could have just done all those costumes, just changing, like putting on sunglasses, taking off sunglasses. It basically, like, is he Pitbull?
Worldwide.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not watching the YouTube channel, you really should be, because that's where you can see all of this happening. I understand you might be listening with your ears right now, so like and subscribe. Should we get to some blind items, though?
Let's do it. Let's get to some blind items on this spooky Halloween. So we got some spooky blind items. We're going to start with this one here. It's more than just promotion. The longtime foreign-born A-list, mostly movie actor, and this longtime foreign-born former A-list, mostly TV actress are enjoying each other's company on and off the screen.
That was a lot of descriptors.
Let me give you all the descriptors, because again, I'm trying to give you a lot here.
I appreciate it.
We've got, it's more than just promotion. The longtime foreign-born A-list, mostly movie actor, and this longtime foreign-born former A-list, mostly TV actress are enjoying each other's company, both on and off the screen.
Oh. Are they of a certain age?
You always ask me that question. I don't know what that means.
Well, like, are they over 50?
They're over 50.
No.
So but by your response, I'm assuming then it is not who I initially thought it was, perhaps Meryl Streep and
Marty Short.
Nope.
Because she's the TV, I think I got that mixed up.
Yeah. He is a longtime A-list foreign-born, mostly movie actor. She is a longtime foreign-born, mostly TV A-list actress. And they did say former on her. Former A-list
is this
TV actress.
Pierce Brosnan?
It is not.
Is he from a franchise?
He is.
He is from a franchise. Is it a superhero franchise?
It is not.
Is it Star Wars?
It is not.
And he's foreign.
Well, actually, technically, yes. It is. Yeah, I guess he is. Sorry. He is from Star Wars.
Technically?
He's from actually like 4 franchises.
Wow.
He's been around. He's done some things.
Okay.
But he's foreign-born. Is he British?
He is no.
He's not British.
I always forget what he's. He's
British
Irish.
Oh, he's Irish.
Is he a Cillian Murphy?
He is not a Cillian Murphy. No. Older
than Cillian Murphy. Irish.
And he's Irish.
Ah.
And he's not Pierce. Is it a Colin Farrell?
It is not.
That's a good guess. Hi, Barry. No, younger.
We're talking about older. That's older than 50s. An Irish actor older than 50. That's not Pierce Brosnan.
And she is a foreign-born, mostly TV actress. Did you say A-list or B-list?
She was a former A-list, mostly TV actress. Foreign-born. He is a foreign-born, mostly movie A-list, longtime A-list actor. He's been in multiple franchises, including the Star Wars universe.
But he's Irish. We don't think of him maybe as Irish.
No, I think you
Is
think
it
of him as
Brendan
Irish.
Gleeson?
It is not.
It's a good guess. I know. I'm thinking of everybody what was that Irish movie last year?
The Banshees of Inisherin?
Mm-hmm.
And we
Like, who was in that?
well, that Barry Keoghan, Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson.
Okay, so let's try her. Is she also Irish?
No,
Is she British?
she is not.
Is she Canadian?
She is. Former
Canadian?
A-list Canadian, mostly TV actress.
Canadian TV
Former
actress
A-list
with an
TV.
Irishman.
So is she on like a network drama?
I don't remember what channel this was on, but she was on a drama. Yes, I assume it's a network drama. Back then, I think most. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it was a network drama. Had to have been, right?
Oh gosh, this has to be so easy.
It's like
I
an
know.
iconic TV show.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Nope.
iconic television
Iconic dramatic television show that
ER.
was on
Network?
NBC
And ER.
before long running in syndication.
Law and Order.
Ally McBeal. Long-running drama in syndication. She's a Brit.
No, she's Canadian.
Oh, I'm sorry, Canadian. She's Canadian.
He is actually, it looks like, yeah, he's born in the UK and he is Northern Irish. For multiple franchises.
Multiple franchises.
I did get a
including
tease
Star Wars.
from listener Phil.
Yeah.
What does listener Phil say?
Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Cheater, but yes, you got it.
Cheater.
So Liam Neeson's the dude. Liam Neeson is the dude
Yeah.
from multiple franchises, including the Star Wars universe. But who's the former A-list, mostly TV actress from a long-running and syndication television show that started on NBC? It was dramatic.
Baywatch.
It was wet.
it was Pamela Anderson.
There
Liam
you go.
Neeson and Pamela Anderson. Wow. Okay, I could see it.
According to the blind items, this is more than just promotion for their upcoming project. It sounds like maybe Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are spending some time together, both on and off the screen.
It's a showmance or a publicationship.
Publicationship for sure, but according to the blind item, maybe a little bit more.
Great.
Maybe there's some sparks flying.
They do have a project that they're working on together that is coming out soon. He was singing her praises. She was saying how great he was. It very, on the surface, feels very publicationship-y. Like they're just talking each other up because of this
He doesn't
project.
seem like her typical. Although I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if she.
who knows? I feel like she has like entered a new era.
Yeah. She has a new movie coming out soon called The Last Showgirl from Gia Coppola. And she's supposed to be really great in it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I look forward to that.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
know.
I am digging her whole like makeup free experience. Like you always see her in photos now where they're like, Pamela Anderson goes makeup free and she just looks like a normal person. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's so amazing. So they're so not used to it.
Right.
She definitely seems she's at a different level than her Tommy Lee marriage, her Kid Rock marriage, her Rick Solomon marriage. Like she feels like a different.
Was Rick Solomon the like, not construction guy? Who was the
He was the one that
last
had
one?
this sex tape with Paris Hilton.
Okay, not him. Who was the
player.
like random guy that
Super
she
rich. Dan Hayhurst,
that was like married
John Peters.
or was like engaged?
I think it was
or
John
something?
Peters.
Yeah, she had two other marriages, John Peters and then this Dan Hayhurst. They've divorced a couple of years ago.
And I think the Peters one was the one that was like, they were married for like a day and a half. And
Yeah.
then they got
Yes,
divorced.
they got an old. Yep, that's the one. So there you go.
Well, good for her.
Nicely done. They'd be perfect together.
I mean, I want her to be happy and I want him to be happy. And now that he's finally found his daughter from the kidnappers,
Well, then he
he
lost.
doesn't have to, you know.
They're going to do a Taken reboot. I'm kidding. They're not. That's not on the docket.
I hope not. Who else
taken-
could he have taken? His whole family's been taken.
It's up and
at some
took.
point.
That's just the sequel.
Granddaughter.
My granddaughter.
All right, let's do another blind item. Here we'll roll on with this one. The rewriting of history continues for the boyfriend of this A-list singer/actress. I guess they assume we've all just forgot about those timeline issues. Not quite. The rewriting of history continues for the boyfriend of this A-list singer/actress. I guess they just assume we've just forgotten about all those timeline issues. Not quite.
I have a really random guess.
Uh-oh.
I could be right, though.
Okay.
Is it Halle Bailey's boyfriend, husband, partner, baby daddy?
It is not.
The direction-
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, the direction I was going in, is this person going to be in a movie? Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Ariana
Grande's
Grande.
Ethan Slater.
Yep, SpongeBob himself on Broadway. Yes, it is Ethan Slater. He is doing all sorts of interviews where he's just talking about how proud he is of Ariana Grande and how great it was able to watch her side by side as she put on this epic performance. No mention of the, fact that they were friends with, they being he and his wife were friends with Ariana Grande and her husband. And there's definitely some timeline overlap issues there before the relationship got started.
It was real awkward, and we all saw it, and they didn't say nothing. And then they kind of did that gas lady shamey thing where we were supposed to feel bad about just doing math.
Yeah.
Like, hey, guys, no, I mean, we don't have to judge. We're just asking questions. And you don't want to talk about it, which is fine. But we're still going to talk about it.
But we still got our radio program to do.
Okay.
It is interesting because another couple that comes up in blinds quite a bit is TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. And we were talking about this before. Brittany, who joins us sometimes, her and I were talking about this. It's interesting because those two relationships were made doubly worse by the fact that they're like friends of the couples were friends.
That I think is,
you and your spouse are friends with another couple, and then you've got the intertwining
and
issues.
she was like congratulating them on their baby, baby that arrived clearly at a moment where perhaps they had already been.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got that one. Nicely done. Let's move it along to this one. The performing sibling of this permanent A-list singer still has her business affairs managed by the manager that destroyed her sister's life every chance she could. Think she could find somebody else? Think you got this one.
I think I do, but
Again,
let's
we've got
get Paul there.
We've got a performing sibling of the permanent A-list singer still has her business affairs managed by the awful manager that destroyed her sister's life every chance she could.
Is this like I'm going to go real old school here. Jessica and Ashley Simpson.
But you're not far away.
Pretty close.
I don't think that's very far away. Think about a more obvious one. Like they are definitely
And their sisters.
more famous than Jessica and Ashley.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Also famous and also a good guess, but no.
It's not Hallie and Chloe.
Think about the problem is you're not used to thinking about the permanent A-list singer as a permanent A-list singer, probably more likely someone who's taken some time off.
Oh, what's that hint?
And also, can I just clarify to make sure I'm on the right page?
Yeah, you're on the right page.
The singer, is she still performing?
She is.
Okay.
The sibling is.
The sibling is living
I
in
guess
a house
that's-
that her sister bought.
And I guess this is just a reminder because, again, I think she's been represented by this individual for quite some time. But I guess we're just
But
getting
it's
a
good
reminder of this because
let's make her feel really bad.
the sister is working more.
So she's famous, but her sister is famous-er, and people would say, you're only famous because your sister.
Oh,
Also, you did your sister wrong. We read all about it.
yep. This is ringing a bell. Who is?
She's living in a house that her sister bought her.
Yep.
Her mom is
Yep.
problematic. Her dad is
Oh
problematic.
God, this is everyone in Hollywood.
It started a whole movement.
Me too.
Hashtag.
Yeah. Hashtag. Yep. Me too.
No.
Oh my God.
When you're not, let's see, when you're in jail, you're not.
Wow. Why is this taking me so long?
It's okay.
girl.
It's not. No, take your
Get you
time.
there.
This is
half
a half
because I
hour.
guarantee there are listeners out there doing the same math. So,
Give me more guesses.
Not okay.
Give me more.
Give me more.
Give me more guesses.
Give me more. This is you're literally giving this.
Is like
I'm about to take your gay card away.
This guy's trying to get to this.
Oh, hey, Brittany.
There we go. I was about to call the committee.
Tattoo time.
That is right.
Holy heck.
Again, it's our little reminder here, apparently, from the blind items that the performing sister, being Jamie Lynn Spears, is still managed by Lou Taylor, the awful manager who destroyed her sister's life at every chance she got. Like Bradley mentioned,
Gross.
Jamie Lynn also living in the house that Brittany paid for, and just problematic all around.
That family.
Yeah.
Do you wonder what like the holidays are like?
They don't have any.
Yeah, I
they
was
don't
gonna
do
say.
anything.
I'm saying like the non-Britney part of the equation, which is
like
like
Jamie and Daddy Spears and
yeah, like I wonder if
Jamie
they
Lynn.
get together or if everybody's just off doing their own thing because they can't stand to look at each other.
I think it's everyone but Brittany. So maybe they are having Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but mommy and daddy aren't hanging out. That's for sure.
Driving over to Biloxi, Mississippi, getting those margaritas and playing the slots.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what she used to do.
riverboats.
with
Oh,
Brittany.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, good luck to her.
Good luck.
Also, this is not on the calendar today, but we could have spent an entire segment talking about Britney's latest post.
We did that yesterday.
Oh, I know, but there's another one.
That's
There's
right.
like
I
a
did see
really,
that.
really long, drawn-out one that talked about.
Wait, from Britney Spears?
Yeah.
A long drawn out post? I don't believe that.
I know.
I think she turned the comments
also
off,
to
too.
compliment her, like dancing in her panties videos. That's what I should have been for Halloween.
Yeah. You could have gotten your kitchen knives out. And
We
Chop
would have
some
fit right
fruit.
in on that.
Yeah, I
on
know.
that
It
episode.
just had Weezy
See
run
Weezy in
away.
the background? Have a bandage
She
on
would have just
Weezy.
sat there like, what are you doing?
Remember the blind item that she accidentally had to call the vet in emergency because she cut the dog with her dancing knives?
no.
That was a blind item. I don't know if that was
her
true or
actual,
not.
well,
kinda wrote
allegedly,
itself.
supposedly they were prop knives, and then that prop company swiftly sold out of the prop knives she referenced.
No, there's prop knives, even though I have bandages all around my arms and
Are those
cuts that
prop
you can see.
bandages? Yeah.
Just like our prop cigarette that she was dancing with the other day to get into character.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Well, let's go ahead and do another one here as we're rolling through the blind items today. Let's go with this one. The best acting either of these two stars have been putting on display as of late has been acting like they like each other during the press tour. Those behind the scenes have said that friendly competition turned into rivalry and now contempt. Ooh.
AKA all actors in Hollywood. Not
The
really,
best
not
acting
really.
either of these two stars have put on display has been acting as if they like each other during this press tour. Those behind the scenes have said that friendly competition has turned into rivalry and now contempt.
Paul, this is all you.
I know. Is it Gaga and Joaquin?
It's not.
Are they both female?
They are.
So red carpet. They're currently on the red carpet.
Currently doing a press tour. Yep.
What's doing press tours?
Well,
Mr.
Gladiator
Press Tour.
coming up. Wicked. No.
I don't know. It's the blind.
I don't believe it for a second.
Okay, well,
Who
are
is
you
it?
saying
It's
Cynthia Erivo?
and Ariana Grande.
According to
Yeah,
the blind
I
item,
don't believe that.
the
I think
best-
that's trash.
Just hold it. Let him fill in the blank. Then you can go
I don't make
Great.
them up. I'm just reading the blind items. Best acting the two of
Just the
those.
deliverer.
Yes. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande have been doing as of late is acting like they actually like each other. Those behind the scenes say that friendly competition turned into rivalry now has turned into contempt for
Okay.
each other. Yeah.
No, do it. Go.
I'm gonna sound
Tell
off.
us. Put us in our place.
This is ridiculous because this is exactly what happened with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel when they both were up for the Tony for Wicked. Idina won it, and Kristen apparently then a riff happened, claiming that they got into a big fight because Idina won it instead of Kristen, and then Kristen went and left the show shortly after that, and then that has been the storyline of all this. And they recently did this big screening of Wicked with like all these people that have been in Wicked before. Kristen Chenoweth was there. Idina Menzel was not there. So what? Is there a rift again between those two? I don't believe it for a second. This falls into the standard old idiotic storyline of pitting women against each other as they're trying to promote a movie. It's disgusting. Stop doing it. I'm not here for it.
Okay, so I don't question any of that, but I want to clarify one thing. Are you saying that the alleged supposed rivalry, because I didn't know about that, about Idina and Kristen, Was that real, or was that also like trumped up for the media?
I think that was trumped up for the media. I don't think it was real. I think what it might have been is two actors working in a musical that maybe had different working styles and different ways of approaching a character or how they work together. That happens all the time with movies and TV shows and Broadway, is different acting styles and what they do to get into character.
I think that's the bigger point, which is that this is not unusual or uncommon to anyone, much less to women. It's just that they highlight women because people want to click on, female rivalry.
Right. And that's stupid.
Like, I could see there being actual tension between two people, but if you're professional, then you keep it professional and keep your feelings to yourself.
I think Betty and Joan legitimately hated each other, but this is not that.
Yeah.
Deep
All
cut.
right.
There you go.
Hey, guys, in the comments, tell us what you think.
We love the comments.
We do.
Click and subscribe.
Most of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Be nice people.
No trolling.
We're going to take a little stroll in a corner we haven't gone in a while. The Diddy corner.
Ew.
Oh.
And again, I don't know.
It's fine.
These are more like just talking points than I guess real blind items. I don't think you're going to really get. I mean, let's just do this.
Okay.
This former associate of the disgraced producer had no problem keeping quiet when those checks were rolling in. Now that the assets have been locked up and he is being accused of some not so awesome things, he is spilling all the secrets. So it's a former associate of the disgraced producer.
Diddy.
Obviously, that's Diddy. Yes, you got that. Had no problem keeping quiet when the checks were rolling in. But now that the assets have been locked up and he's being accused of some not awesome things, he's spilling all the secrets.
Is Dre?
It is not. And again, this is
Who's spilling?
a deep cut. Like, this is like a D-lister. So again,
Mace?
it's more of just a conversation, I think. They're referring to his former bodyguard,
Ow.
Gene Deal. Have you heard the name or heard some of the stories? Okay, gotcha.
So this person is talking.
Gene Deal's been talking a lot lately about some of the things that happened. Oh, conveniently, this is at the same time he's been accused of doing some things at these Diddy parties as well. And it sounds like he is just spilling all of the secrets, maybe to keep himself from getting in trouble, maybe working with the feds, maybe just trying to do that, but it's not awesome.
I think there's going to be a lot of this, and it's hard to know unless you know the backstory, like because perhaps people knew about this person before and have heard these stories. So maybe there's some truth. I don't know, but I imagine that right now a lot of people are trying to get right with history.
Yeah.
If they've been connected to Diddy in any way.
I mean, we see this with every sort of person. Like there was people around Harvey Weinstein and there's people around Bryan Singer.
Well, and I also think it's complicated, too, because some people are in a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like in a subservient position.
Right.
And so they might have just been trying to protect themselves. Like you saw this with a lot of female victims who, maybe, or not even victims, but people who worked for Harvey Weinstein who felt like they were trapped. I'm not excusing their behavior by any stretch of the imagination. I just think it's a very complicated very, very complicated
Predicament situation.
or
Spot to
like
be in.
to me the complicated part is it's kind of like a big pile of Christmas lights
Oh, and where do you unravel?
and you're trying to figure out how to untangle them all because there's just so many different moving parts or so many different loose ends. I don't know, whatever the analogy is. That was a poor
And the one's burnt out, and if you rip that burnt out one, then all the rest of them somehow come on.
and then
It's
you
very
just throw the whole
confusing.
thing away and go get a new one.
Clark.
And we've got one more quick story.
reference.
It's sad to end on these two, but we're going to given the time. But more and more more and more people are coming forward for the main victim of the disgraced producer. Unfortunately, it seems like this trial is just going to turn into a big victim shaming party. The main victim in this case,
Cassie.
yes, there you go. Sounds like more and more people are coming forward, blaming Cassie for some of the things that played out. I know.
What?
And the blind item
Girl,
is saying this.
There's video. Watch the dumb video and you'll see that she's.
Yeah.
And even if you hear his attorney, he was like, in their comments about it, it was like, he was locked out of the hotel room naked and she hit him in the head with a phone. So she clearly deserved what are you kidding me?
No.
It's ridiculous.
Nobody deserves that
No,
ever.
no,
You could
ever.
not create a story.
No. So that's the, again, unfortunate place to end it today, but those are a couple of the things in the blind items there about that whole situation.
Trick or treat. Thanks for the trick, Mike.
You're right. You're welcome. Spooky way to end it with that horror story.
I need a treat from you, Mike, instead.
Okay.
That's not what I meant. And on a high note.
It's the Walter White costume that got you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll bring you some blue,
Great.
some of the good.
He's going to give you meth.
Great.
No, I'm not meth. I mean,
Isn't that what it's called?
yeah, I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
that is what it's called.
It's Halloween. It is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
I'll bring you some Los Pollos Hermanos chicken. That would be a good.
Hey,
I would like some of that right now.
too.
And Walter, thank you for hosting another fabulous
Thank you,
episode.
Marty,
And Marty, thank you
Thank you.
for joining us. And this old queen has to go. So if you're not already, make sure you have downloaded and subscribed to Blinded by the Item, our podcast. We're also on the radio, and we have a website or a YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.